The life and suffering of Sir Brante or Brent. I don't know, this game looks miserable, so I was intrigued. It's also got like some D&D elements. It looked like it's a very role-playing game. Choose your name carefully. Consequences open and hidden. Chapter restarts. I probably won't restart any chapters. What's the name gonna be? I usually do a random name generator. You know what? Sonic. I looked over at my shelf and I see Sonic Forces, and it reminded me that Sonic Generations finally got announced. A remaster, and it's like Sonic and Shadow, which is really cool. Hold the fate of a single man in your hands. You will follow his life from birth to death. Your choices shall define who Sir Brante will grow up to be. Better read this all quick. I didn't even get through all that. Well, the Sir Brante's offline in this world. It all depends on you. It all depends on me, eh?
The story of my life remains written on these pages. My fate has always been my own. Every deed, every choice, and every person I met made me what I am. Could I have really taken a different path? Found a different calling? Altered the very course of history? And what price would I have to pay?
Does every single person you meet really have that much of an impact? I mean, I know about the butterfly effect. A flap of a butterfly's wing can change the course of history. The year is, oh my goodness, it's a long time away. Your fingers are stained with ink. Your breathing goes ragged. Right. Boy, how do you reach this end? Is this him at the end? And he's like old, he's writing a book. Alright, what do we got? Can't click on any of these. You're born, raised, and lived your entire life in the blessed Archnean Empire. In this land, a man's destiny is predetermined at the moment of his birth. Ah. So, if it's already written for him, how are we going to change his fate? Whether human or Archnean, nobleman, priest, or lowborn commoner, all bend to the divine will of the twin gods. Okay. Opulent palaces. Secretive city-backed streets, fields of bound places. Such was your life. Picture change. Now all exposed plain ink erupting onto the page. Yet every step you sought to change the world as you saw fit. The choices of your upbringing, the path you carved out in your youth, the fruits of your struggle, consequences of your sacrifice, it all led you here to the end of your time. Every choice had a price. Now years later, the cross Words of your life, every memory. Yeah, so what are these choices going to be? The answers to the last and most crucial question of your life. Why did you walk this one? Did you choose your own fate, or was your life shaped by forces beyond your control? I thought that's what they said. What determines a man's destiny? Well, I like to think of it as a real combination of things. Obviously, your choices can affect your life. You know, you can choose to do things and have the freedom to do certain things. But sometimes we have choices that are not in our control, or stuff that happens very chaotically, randomly. Say there is no destiny. I don't feel like people have a destiny unless they are shaping it themselves. Like if you have a dream, kind of. But then it's like it's not a destiny, it's more of a goal. I feel like it's a combination of these two. I'm just gonna go, there is no destiny. Oh shit. You stand tall and stare death in the face, unflinching. There was no higher power guiding your life. It was just a wild jig, a chaotic tangle of innumerable human wills. Or no, that's... There you go. The only thing that you could ever turn this chaos into an orderly narrative is the eternal human drive for storytelling. Your life had no greater meaning. You were neither cursed by fate nor guided by providence. I think that's true to some extent. Life itself doesn't really have meaning. You kind of have to put your own meaning into it. But you're right about this. Is this all true? To learn the truth, you have to return to the very beginning. Okay. Name's Sonic Brante. Well, we're already like starting off pretty well since we're like a nobleman or something. And we live in this higher up place. Like, already your life is going to be completely different to someone born in like the slums. Okay, this is really cool. It feels like this is a PC game that was ported. Chapter 1, Childhood. Let's do this. Where life begins. First words, first unsteady steps. You're but a small child, learning about the world in which you were born. To you, everything is so new, so baffling, and so forgiving. Your life could be thrown very differently before your birth. Like, you could have like a third leg. You know, people born with Down syndrome or other health conditions like that throws your life into a completely different direction before it even really starts. Who will you grow up to be? We're about to find out. In chapters childhood, adolescence, and youth, you will live through your hero's coming of age. Shape the protagonist's personality, his qualities and relationships. Only an adult will start to influence the world around him, and even the ultimate fate of the empire. Yeah, like, when you're a kid, you're not really making a difference in the world around you. You're more so just learning. Who will you grow up to be? Events in the personal life of the hero that can happen in this chapter. So these are things that could happen. So we got a fencing lesson. Even though you have no right to it by birth. Fuck does that mean? Am I just bad at fencing? You suffer your first death and rebirth. Like, Like, I die? So I could die in this chapter? Oh, Jesus. I guess that's the game's way of being like, oh, someone killed you, but we're gonna rebirth you. Like, okay, you experience insight, ways of the world, and okay, this is a noble lot. Your personal qualities at this age, they determine what choices you make. Okay. The inner strength and the number of lesser deaths that you have experienced. These qualities will stay with you for your entire lives. I feel like I'm gonna die a lot now. Holy shit. It is like D&D. You die and then you can like revive. I haven't played a lot of D&D, but I like D&D. The sections that open in this chapter. Oh, so these are like these things? Ah, so we can see. So is this what I've started with? Tarnished honor. I'm a fucking baby. And unity. Fate of your family members. Oh, Jesus. The heir. Oh, that's my brother. Okay, but I don't have like these yet. Oh, the family. Ah, okay. So we have a different mother. Sister with that mother, but with a different man. Oh, she's dead. Never to be reborn. Does rebirth only work for us? Because we're the main character. Alright. Let's do this. This is kind of exciting. At first there was nothing, no time, no sensation, nothing but darkness and void. Okay. There's the mum and dad struggling against each other. Already? First figure soft and empathetic, wise and merciful. The love that emanates from it wraps you. It's like the warmth from its surrounding. No, what is harsh and fair, a beacon of guidance. So, mum and dad. Yeah, there's also a third figure, it's like a shadowly, barely seen behind them. Only will. It is the very will to live that is now growing and stronger within you. A soft open palm, a strong closed fist, only reduces shadow. Struggle to loosen the swaddling clothes wrapped around you, extend the tiny hand into the world. Ah, this is our first choice. That gives us one. So these give us the stats: 1 perception, 1 determination, or we get 10 willpower. So this is the shadowy figure that's like, but this is like the will to live. Is the shadowy figure, or is it? I kind of want to do that. The 10 willpower seems pretty good. I know determination's pretty important, and perception. Let's smile at the shadow. Nice. An act but the stranger's look is all it takes for you to feel the will to live, an act that now burns within you. That sounds like determination. Alright, this is our secret now. Jesus. So I get plus 10, which is pretty good. Your remaining inner strength and readiness for action. You spend it on difficult choices. Ah, so that's good. I'm full of power. So I lose my points when I make difficult choices. Your life in this world begins. How will you live it? I'm now 1 year old. You don't tell your parents apart. You recognize Father by his heavy breath and strong, cold hands. He visits you rarely. Oh, thanks. Mother's tender voice, however, follows you day and night. There are 2 more children in the family named Stefan, and Gloria. And holds your hands as you learn to take your first step. Stefan likes to sweep you up and pinch you and toss you in the air. So they're both older than me? You were born a commoner. You look like you're really short. Why was I born why am I a commoner? I thought I was part of this royal family. So that's how you grip your brother's hand. This is as they help you walk down the giant stone stairs. You sit on the ground and start exploring the sparse blades of grass with your fingers at tickles. Over the straight stick made of light. Why staring at the shining pillar? It's not going anywhere, you know. Hey, I want to play hide and seek. With a 1-year-old? Jesus Christ, don't ever play hide and seek with a 1-year-old. With heavy going. This is strange but so exciting. Your brother walks to a big tree, closes his eyes, starts shouting something. To the end, it walks you through the yard. Some thick bushes by a tall wall. The light from that light stick on the horizon barely reaches you. You can't see home from this place. The ground is crawling with tiny black bugs. It puts a finger on her mouth for some reason. What, she leaves me there? So no fun to play with. You've been sitting there for a long time completely alone, no one checks on you. What in the fuck? Well, that gives me more willpower. Determination, perception. I think we should just sit here and wait. The bush is covered with leaves swaying in the wind. You brush through them with your fingers. Twigs and branches are stiff and will not bend. They're different from the blades of grass. Down on the ground you see a group of bugs carrying a little twig. You grab it from them. They're so funny. One of the bugs crawls? Just enough to sting a little. The mother's not going to be happy. So that's where they took you. You throw a chest, fancy on the head. They might have clearly feeling guilty. Gloria's and Tina Stefan keep staring at his feet. Did they try and get rid of me? Really hold it tightly. It's easier now. It reminds me of the Darksiders music. I heard that so many fucking times. Now I am 2. We're gonna go through like every single year something important's gonna happen. Another memory. You're still a little child, but you can already talk and run around on your own. Today's out of the ordinary. Father is busy around the house giving orders to the servants. Throughout the day the kitchen has been abuzz with work. There are solemn, gloomy preparations. And candles being lit. Even your older brother Stefan is quiet. Mother takes your hand and brings you to her sister Gloria. Today is the Great Descent. We honor the day when the twin gods descended to us. This is says for now. Are these like real gods, or is this just like their religion? Like do these people actually dissent and they're here? Just this is probably just their religion. It's like when saying that Jesus descended or Jesus was born. It didn't. It's like it happened years and years and years ago. I'm not very religious. I still respect religion for the most part, but I don't really believe in it. There was nothing there but bear wouldn't fall. They were not allowed to go to any other room. They will be eating nothing but gruel and stale bread. Everyone must be where they belong. What do you mean belong? So is this because we are both born from that other lady? Like here, you were sitting on the cold floor, confused, no idea what to do. And me. Always patient, never spoiled. You can't have nice things. And the prayer for the twins see everywhere. It's just a good way of keeping everyone in their place, it seems like. And smile creeps across her face. Do you know what it's all about? With that on the horizon, that's it. You can see the shining pillar anytime, from anywhere in the world. The shining pillar, is that something that we like built, like an actual pillar? Or is it just like a beam of light in the sky? I don't know. And at the foot. Lovely. You and I are lowborn. Mama's a commoner too. Ah, so that's why. So a lot of you and me is to suffer and be patient and I can't understand. Well, that's great. I keep singing the song over and over again. Her voice transfixes you, drawing you in. The room starts to glow like the sky. Right before your eyes. What the are they real? Well, what in the fuck? Feel words. Those words be. Ah. So this is basically, I mean, it is a 2-year-old. I remember I was like 2 or 3 and I thought I saw ghosts in my mirror. They were like those opera masks, the expression ones that are just white, no eyes or anything like that. They look like that. I think this is basically just going with the religion or going without the religion. Well, I am scared because if they are fucking real and they are actually in front of me, I don't think I want to fuck with them. But I kind of want to do this. I already have perception. I'm gonna do this. I'll be a bad boy. Know your lot and know the prayer. The lots of lies told everywhere. Yeah. Fuck you guys. If you were really twin gods, why would you give a fuck about a commoner being a commoner for their whole life? Like, why would you care? Yes. Why did you ruin it? You struck quite pleased with your cleverness. I wouldn't really call it cleverness. Okay. I'm gonna be a little rebel. Family's an unusual one. Your father's a nobleman, but not by birth. Oh. His is a title earned through great service, but your mother's a low-born woman, a commoner. Well, a commoner, but father says you may yet come unto nobility. See, like, that's really confusing, because that goes against what they're like, oh, if you're born a lowman, you are a commoner. You have to work. Everyone has to work. You learn to read at an early age. Together with mother, you read and learn by heart the many poems the divine mother calls these poem prayers. Again and again, you try to discern the shapes of gods in the strip of the holy light that shines in the sky all day and night, but the light is too blinding to gaze upon. The greatest joy of all, when the stairs are no longer an insurmountable obstacle, you can now climb and even jump from step to step. Be more careful. Yeah, kids are curious. Alright, and you playing with commoners beneath the nobleman to be, he says. Fuck off, so Gloria calls her names, Stone pulls her pigtails. Tied a little brat. One fine evening, father gathers you all in the sitting room with an announcement. You will have another little brother or sister soon. Gloria asks him to bring home a little sister. Another brother will be too much. There are too many little siblings getting in his way as it is. Who the youngest will be a word girl. You will love them most. Ah, look at that. Most trips he reads his adult books aloud for you. And rebellions. Rebel! Quite enchanting. And proofs of our fascination. I do need to grow up. I need longer legs. The fuck? You staring at the carpet under your feet. You're both ashamed and proud. It feels odd. A scratch on your hand stings a little. Stefan's standing next to you, sniffing in pain. Sword. You want to play with him, but he ends up getting angry and throwing the sword at you. Stick hit you in the shoulder. He picks it up and hits him with it. Look at me go! You don't want to look up. You would rather not see anger. She is not as gentle to you these days. Why did you hurt Stephen? Because he fucked me over. He hit you first. You just hit him back. The real sword. Even if Stephen hits you, you cannot hit him back. You're on my side. I was born a commoner. A lot is to suffer. But your brother's born a no other than a noble mother. His sacrifice is coming soon. It will rule over the likes of us. Jesus. Not sure what to do now. Sorry. Oh, so this is one that I couldn't choose. I could deny the guilt. No matter what. Why things are like this. I kind of want to. But the fact that this is unlocked kind of makes me want to choose this one, but I don't want to accept my punishment. Demand an explanation. You were prepping her with... Yeah, I'm only like 3 years old. Not a priest. For fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus. Well, fuck you, mother. should be told the judgment side of you. This fucking tweeting gods bullshit. I got more perception. With these passing dates, she grows heavier, and if you just get around it, it gets difficult for her to walk. It's essentially getting fatter. So, oh, because she's pregnant. I forgot about that. You explore the yard together under the evening light, the pillar. What is this, like, light of the pillar? Like, I want to know what it is. Do you want to hear a rhyme? I wrote it myself. There's even a bit about you. But don't tell anyone, okay? Writing poems and songs is only for nobles. If Mummy hears about it, I'll get flogged. Fuck's sake. Where's mine? There's already a search. She is correction. From a corner of the gun, she's holding a quill. Sheets of paper covered in poetry. Oh my god. There seems to be no escape. Don't say not allowed to stay yourself with this writing. I can decide that for myself, Mom. No, you cannot. It has already been decided by the gods. He doesn't need a nanny. I need some time alone to think for myself. I'm not hurting anyone. Hey, your disgraceful former father. Oh, her father, right? Because she has a different father. So how does this noble end up with a commoner? Wouldn't that be frowned upon? I guess the special exception, because the female noble died, and I guess there's not many options, if any. Now, the scribbled sheets fly into the fireplace. Glory sobs violently. You're a bystander at the scene, unsure of how to act. Complain about your sister? I don't want to do that. Leave the room. I want to comfort. We could get more willpower, but I feel like she is on my side. I need an ally. And the fact that it's her crisis, take her by the hand. None of it's her fault, you say. Before speaking. I did leave you all alone. You're really not mad at me, really? You know, reassurance. Glory embraces you. The best little brother in the world. Tell you, and she wants to be alone. She wants to protect her and her secrets always. See? Got this. We got an ally now. Now we've got a +2 sympathy, I guess. Cool. Need for her.